Friend of mine, Greg Helbeck, you guys should all go follow if you don't, because he's super inspiring. Has an expression which I tell everybody new that I meet, and that's whatever you're looking for is what you're going to find. So me, I was looking for these little 3-5K. Let me get the roughest, hoodiest. I've pulled handguns on people twice on appointments as an investor because I was in areas that were that bad. And this wasn't like I pulled it and they're 50 feet away. This was like 4 dudes that were like, we're going to rob you. You can come up off the porch or we can come get you. It's your choice kind of situations. So you can find those itty bitty deals where you're risking your life for $1,200, or, you know, you can do deals like I've got a virtual one right now. It's in Kansas City. I've never even seen the thing. We bought it for 110, listed it on the market for 249, took a cash offer at 275. Never even seen the thing. They're out there, right? The funny thing with that was a couple of the guys in my mastermind were like, bro, I'm in Kansas City and you did a bigger deal here than I've ever done. I was like, what does that tell you? You're sleeping, right? Like if I'm able to come into your market because somebody saw an ad or found our website and close a 6-figure deal in a market that I don't understand, the reason you're not landing those kinds of deals, you're not out looking for them. You're not putting yourself in the right situations, or you're not networking and working with the right people. The other thing that kept me broke in 2016, I ran every deal, one guy. That guy was looking back on it. The amount of times he would tell me he was going to buy a deal from me and then just not put money into closing, where broke Ryan was forfeiting earnest money deposits that Ryan didn't have. Or the amount of times he wouldn't wire in with me, would find the seller and then buy it from them a couple times for more than what he'd agreed to buy it from me for. Like that doesn't even make sense. That guy ended up using my office address in Indianapolis as an address for one of his LLCs. And in 2017, when I was finally making money, I got hit with all of the foreclosure notices of all of his lenders defaulting on him because he was a POS. But I was waiting on him to bring me into something. It was always, we've got these big deals. We see your skill set. We're going to pull you into this partnership. We're going to do this big thing. We're going to set you up as a fund manager. Nothing ever happened. So 2017, I decided I was done being broke and I was done waiting on other people. And I'll preach at you guys a little bit. I grew up in church. I was involved. I volunteered at a church. I was on their worship team back then. And one of the reasons I left was they told me not to seek promotion, not to seek advancement, not to set goals and chase them, but to just quietly pray and God would do it for me. And what I've learned, I don't believe that that's how the world or how God works. Nobody's going to come along and say, you know, hey, Carrie, it's your turn to be successful. Or, you know, hey, Graham, you know, it's your time to shine. Or, you know, hey, Jeremy, here's $100 million rental portfolio. You've got to have the cojones to be honest with yourself and say, hey, this is what I want, and chase after it. So 16 was 6 deals, 17 was 74. 2018, we closed on 75 units for our rental portfolio and did about another 600 grand in wholesales and flips. 2019, we closed on another 70 units. And honestly, at this point in the business, I'm pretty much removed from the day-to-day operations. I live in Florida. I have acquisitions managers. I have leasing agents. I have an admin on payroll. I've got construction. At this point, I get to do the part that I like, and that's I make the phone ring. And I teach other people effectively how to do the same thing, which is kind of my goal for this call. Figured I'd just kind of hop on, walk you guys through like what I recommend. The guys that are in our coaching group did 500 deals last year. I don't know any other coach that can say that. I'm not saying that to toot my own horn. I'm saying that to just show you guys what I'm talking about when it comes to this aspect of real estate investing. I'm not your guy to do a syndication, but I'm your guy to find you the deal that you want to syndicate or to teach you how to do it.